Let's welcome back to the another wonderful video and myself Abhishek Edovansi. I am from IIPS under DAV and today's I will cover my second internal of the data science, and this internal contain the three question and I will explain the each of one in detail. So without any further delay, move forward to the question number 1. So apply the steps of KDD to obtain the applicable IPC section, BNS section from the following complaint. Give the useful algorithm, Python codes, process for identification, applicable BNS or section. Uh, so apply the steps of KDD. KDD means knowledge discovery from the database. Firstly, we need to store the information into the database, then extract the valuable information and use it. So this is the steps of KDD. So the KDD, firstly they consider this complaint, theft of my mobile phone by the unknown person at MG Road. Okay, so the steps of KDD including the text pre-processing. First is text pre-processing. So in this step, we need to clean the text because this is the unstructured text. Firstly, we need to cleaning this. We need to broken into the individual words or paras in the in this step. Tokenization means simply the smallest unit, okay, which is the word or a sentence. Okay, and stop word removal and limitation. Stop word removal means remove the unnecessary words that doesn't make any sense for the result. And limitation is simply the reduce the word to the root form. It means the base form. Okay, so how to do this via Python? So yeah, firstly you need to import the all sources. Okay, and yes, you can see this is the our complaint. Okay, and firstly we convert the complaint into the tokens and simply print tokens and remove the stop words, and by using this function we can import all English words and make a set, and by using this set we can reduce the our import word from our data set. Okay, and limitation, yes, by using the word net limitation we can limitize the our words. So we simply run this code. Yes, so you can see this is the our tokens, this is our complaint tokens. Okay, stored in a list. Okay, and this is the filter tokens after removing the stop word. So you can see here like of my, so these words are removed from that filter tokens. Okay, and limitize means simply the root form. Okay, simply root form, there is no any confusing word. Okay, so this is the first step. Okay, now move forward to the second step. So the second step is the entity recognition. And what is the purpose of entity recognition? To extract key named entity from the text. So it means the main words, we need to identify the main words from the our complaints like crimes, under crimes, theft, assault, fraud. Okay, items, mobile phone and wallet, uh, but our complaint doesn't contain the wallet. Okay, location at MG Road. Okay, date. So these are the important key features. Okay, so we need to firstly recognize the entity. So how to do this in a Python code? So we need to import this necessary libraries and simply recognize the entity. So we need to convert this text into the nlp.doc. We need to firstly convert the doc, and after doc we need to relation, identify the relation. So you can see the MG Road and FAC, these are the important keywords. Okay, and dependency parsing. So dependency parsing, it means simply find the relationship between the entities. Pattern or relationship extraction. Use this dependency parsing to identify the relationship between the entities, who, did, when, where, like this. Okay, identify the unknown person is linked to the theft of MG Road. on the specific date. So we need to find that kind of relationship. Okay, so in a Python code, simply we already have convert the relationship by using the doc. We simply print the relationship, text dot token, text dot add. So these are the relationships. Okay, and in the fourth step, classification, map the extracted information or relevant of the IPC or BNS section. So we need to map the information related to the IPC or BNS section. The theft of might map IPC. Theft is related to IPC 378. So we need to map the theft and IPC 378. Okay, so by the code mapped section for theft IPC 379, we have mapped this section to the theft. Okay, and BNS 4.1 to the property crime. Okay, and the last step is the validating or ranking. Simply filter according to the confidence level, filter the applicable section, and simply so identified section contain 95% and BNS contain 45%. So simply validate the sections. So you can see here these are the our validated section. So I hope you will clear this first question. Now move forward to the second question. Explain the decision tree process of data science and its various approaches to the construct a decision tree from the database. How these structures and algorithm we applied to effectively classify the complaint into the appropriate IPC or BNS section. Okay, so firstly, what is the decision tree process? Actually, yeah, decision tree. So decision tree process is the two kind. There is a two approach to solve the decision tree. First is information gain and second is Gini index. Gini index use IBM. Okay. So firstly we need to convert the our data in the form of in the form of this kind of data. Okay, and we calculate simply the entropy. Firstly we need to calculate the entire table entropy, then after one by one. Okay, so and compare the entropy. If the bigger uh, if the attribute have a more information gain, uh, is the first priority. Okay, so firstly what is the actually I forgot what is the main reason of we are doing this kind of thing. So if we have this kind of data set, this contain the many attributes. Okay, and we need to find the risk class. So our goal is to um, finding the risk class, but in an optimized way. So that's why we are using the decision tree. Okay, so we after making the decision tree, we not need to be asked to the person or to each of the question. We ask only the main question and clarify the risk class. Okay, so firstly identify the all entropy. So this is the entropy 1.57 is the entire table entropy using the p log p formula. Okay, and then find the individual entropy of each attribute. Okay, simply, and subtract the total entropy minus individual entropy, and this is our information gain. If this information gain, so you can see the gender contain the more information gain. So firstly the our root is the gender. Okay, and root is the now we can reduce the data by removing the gender and the class B. Since we have a gender, if the gender equal to male, then class this class B. If the person saying gender male, then we simply assign the risk class B. Okay, sorry. Okay, and in the second step, now be removing the gender column and class B row. Okay, and again apply the same procedure and find the next attribute till the all risk class identified. So you can see in the end we can make this kind of decision tree. Firstly we ask the gender, then if the gender is male then class B assigned, if the gender is female then again ask to the if married, if say if he say yes then assign this class C, and say no then class assigned A. So this is the process of decision tree. So now the second question is that how these structures and algorithms be applied effectively to classify the complaint into the appropriate IPC or VNS section. So firstly classify the complaint into the IPC VNS section using decision tree. Firstly we need to collect the data collection, okay, feature selection, entropy gain. Now in that after the feature selection, like we make a table, crime type, location, date, etc., and use and calculate the entropy, then construct the decision tree. Okay, this is for constructing this decision tree. The Python contain many built-in functions. Classification. Now next step is the classify, which is the best. Traverse the constructed tree to classify the complaint into the specific IPC or BNS sections. BNS, yeah. If we constructed the decision tree, then use this decision tree to classify the complaints. And in the last stage, validate the model on the test data. So we can provide the test data to check our model accuracy, efficiency. Yes. The conclusion is that the approach, yeah, ensure that complaints are classified systematically and aligned with the legal framework, provided the structure, method, and handling the complaint data. Okay, so now move forward to the last question, but not the least. What are the appropriate matrices for assessing the performance of algorithm used in the text mining? And give the detailed explanation. So actually I'll explain this in the previous video, so you can watch my previous video also, and in this video I am simply giving the overview. Okay, so these are the matrices that we can use to check the performance of our model. Okay, now accuracy, precision, recall, F1, ROC, mean average, precision, mean, recall. Okay, recall at K, normalized, discount, cumulative gain, NDGC, now VLUE score, and ROGH. Now what is VLUE score? VLUE score simply check the quality of our generated data. If our model generates data, and see, we simply check the quality of the data by using the VLUE score method. Okay, and coherence measure, fluency, readability. So these are the matrices that that we can use to check the performance of your model. So I hope you will clear understand with this topic. So please make sure like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.